Hi guys, today we're going to be doing a Khareeji design that's been trending within the Somali community. We're going to start off by drawing fancy V shapes like this and then slowly turning them into leaves. If you don't know how to make a henna cone, make sure you guys check out my previous video. Make sure you don't squeeze too much of the henna cone when you're doing this part. I'm going to add a few bumps in the middle of the leaves. It doesn't have to be bumps, you can put anything you like in the middle. Feel free to experiment. Now we're going to turn this into a flower. I'm going to start with the middle one, and only the middle one will be this shape. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the rest. We're keeping this flower 5 petals. They don't have to be same size, but try to even them out. Do the same for the other flower. This design is usually much longer, but today we're just going to keep it short. But if you want to add more flowers, you can. When it comes to shading, there's so many different techniques, but today we're going to keep it simple. Give the shading a slight angle. Make sure all the lines are following the same direction. The key is to keep the lines as close as possible to create a smooth effect. This might be a bit hard in the beginning, but really take your time. With practice, you'll get really good at doing these. A really important tip is not to squeeze the henna cone too hard. If you press too hard, the henna will smudge and all the lines will come together, making it harder for you to control. Keep it light, steady hand, and you'll get the cleanest results. Now we're going to thicken out the edges, some part thick, some part thin. If you want to get a bit fancy, add a few flicks on some of the petals. You don't have to do this on all of them. Mix it up. Do some and skip some. Get really creative with this part because it's all about the details with this design. The small details make the design stand out and gives it an extra flair. Do the same for both flowers. When you finish, you should have something that looks like this. Let's add the details and vines. I'm going to start with a leaf. If you struggle with angling vines, it's always good to start with a base leaf like this and then follow the direction of that leaf. When you reach the top, you flick it a bit out. Also mix it up, doing thick, thin, different shapes. When I reach the end, I like to draw a leaf or a swirl that's facing the opposite direction. With practice, you can get really good at angling these. Notice that I did this in between 2 petals. Now you're going to have to pick another 2 petals to do similar on the other side. And in between all the petals, you can add really small details. And you're going to do the same thing on the top. Then you can start filling some in and leaving some out. I'm going to speed up the rest of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, repost. The more you guys interact with my videos, the more I'm able to post free tutorials for you guys. Thank you all so much for your support. Let me know what you guys struggle with and what you want to see next.